Welcome to the Daily App Show iPhone edition. The Story Home is a storybook application that is going to continue to be enjoyable because it's not including one story like many of the other applications out there. There are many stories available here. So as you can see, we have 3 free stories that come loaded into this app. We have Cinderella, Jack and the Beanstalk, and The Terrible Dragon. Let's take a look at Jack and the Beanstalk first. As you can see here, we have a brief synopsis of the story. We can share this with Facebook and Twitter, tell a friend about it. We can start playing here. We can set our audio level. You notice on our iOS 4 apps devices, we can send that audio to an external device. Let's go ahead and hit play.
Hello, this is Alan, your storyteller, welcoming you to the Story Home with a very adventurous story about a boy who climbs up an amazing beanstalk that grows clear.
I can forward this on
to sleep. When he woke up, the room looked very odd. The sun was shining into part of it, and yet all the rest was quite dark and shady. So Jack jumped up.
So what you can gather from this is that the audio quality is really good in this storybook app. Let's tap back and let's go back even further. So of course we have those 3 stories we can enjoy right from the get-go. Those are free stories and 3 great stories indeed. Very popular ones. Now we can also view weekly top 10 and see from our list some of the top 10 stories going on right now. And so you can see there are some really good ones. Beauty and the Beast, great. Rapunzel, some stories that some of us remember from childhood that we would love to share with our own children. So I'll tap back, and we can also view our bookmarks for stories that we have bookmarked. We can view our library for stories that we had downloaded and purchased on our own. And then we can also shop for stories by category. So as you can see here, we have categories. Lots of categories to choose from. So for example, if we wanted a shorter story, we can tap in here. We can see, okay, we've got Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. That's great. Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, 9 minutes and 12 seconds long. We can buy this one for 99 cents. We also see there's a special right now, buy 2, the 3rd story is free. So once we buy a couple stories, the 3rd one's free. We can also go to a search tab right here, and we can search by title and author. So we can come in here and we can do a search for anything. So for example, I'll type in, I'm starting to type in Beauty, but I got Beauty and the Beast right here, and BEA is also for bears, and Beauty, and so we've got anything that starts with that here, so we can easily find a story and download that. So for example, if I tapped on Beauty and the Beast and then tapped on 99 cents, it would give me the option to purchase that story and download it, and then that story is available for me to be able to view and read at any time. So now if I'm to type in my password and download this story, my purchase is successful, and I can now go to my library and view that downloaded item right here. Tap right here, I could download this story. Depending on the size of the story, it could take a little bit of time for you to download this entire story, and keep in mind it is audio. So you will probably want to be connected to a Wi-Fi network for this, because without having unlimited data packages, this could be pretty good sized download. If you downloaded a bunch of stories, it could easily chip away at your data package. So I recommend downloading all your stories when you're connected to a Wi-Fi network, and then you won't have to worry about using up all of your data. But as you can see, even a large story such as Beauty and the Beast downloads rather quickly, and in a matter of another couple of seconds, it will be downloaded and ready for us to view or listen to. And once they're downloaded, keep in mind you don't have to be connected to an internet connection. So if you're using an iPod Touch, you simply download when you're in and around your Wi-Fi network, and then you're able to listen to these stories at any other time. So let's go ahead and hit play.
Hello, this is Alan, your...
And I could forward through
in
the
a
story.
terrific voice. I saved your life by inviting you into my palace, and you reward me by stealing my roses. which I love beyond.
All right, so I'll just hit stop and go back. So, very cool app indeed, having these stories pre-recorded and ready for you to enjoy. 3 of them coming free within this app, and then all stories being around 99 cents from what I can tell. A lot of stories to choose from as well. So check out the Story Home. This application available in the App Store for your iOS devices. Check it out today.